When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Maryland Terrapins offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Scanning the field, it's West. Trying to set up the screen. At the 45 on its way. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He fires to the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why that receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Quick release by the QB. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. Runs through a tackle. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Rebels are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off play action on first down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's West. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Catches it at the 30. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
the biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those...
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Personal foul. Right down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quickly complete.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
A strike downfield. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get... and hopefully move the football.
Nowhere close on that one, as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's West. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play, as he has it all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Moving away from pressure. Still, and the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
And the Rebels will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. He's not afraid to throw it from way back here. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Oh, he wants it all. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Scrambling away. Runs through the tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quick release on the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The RPO, it's complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw it. It's complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to throw, it's West. Quickly to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. He'll get rid of it. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. This one's complete. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in.
Breaks into the open. From the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He breaks a tackle. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's West. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And everybody in the stadium. That was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Steps away to find some room. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. He's loose. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 10 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wants to throw. It's West. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ole Miss offense. Go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in the middle.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's a heat. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Blunt. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's West. Finds his man. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
On target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels are flying down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Powers forward. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now and the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Quarterback may change this route. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce. And the pounces back on it.
The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Kill. 6 remain.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
So now it's second and long. Backs against the wall, and they'll let it fly again. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to pass, it's West. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Working that left side now.
The pass on second down. Caught by the receiver.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their